everybody, thanks for swinging by. We're out here at Glen Helen Raceway and having a ride on a really cool bike that my buddy John here from Mullet Moto Racing built. We've ridden a handful of his Hondas. It's just Hondas, and he does a really good job, puts a lot of heart and soul into these things, a lot of hard-earned dollars. And I always appreciate you letting us have a spin because, you know, some guys, I jump on their bikes and I'm a little nervous about whether or not something's gonna fall apart or fall off. And I never have that issue, man. You always do a great job. So tell me about this 94 CR125.
This project started last year at World Two Stroke. My good friend Brody McLaughlin, he's a really talented rider. He does a lot of vintage racing and he's fast. And so last year we built an 89 CR500 and ran the vintage class and he won it. And so then we start smashing beers and then we start watching the Pasha 125 race and it's like, this is awesome. We need to build a 125. And so, and of course, I can't buy a new one. It has to be old and it has to be a Honda. So we kind of started talking about it and we almost considered running an 89, but 89, they're super cool, but that's like really far back to where it's like doesn't have a chance, an ATAC motor and stuff. And so it's like, okay, 90s is where it's at with an HPP motor. We'd already done the 97 and we wanted it to be something that was like really obnoxiously neon. And so I stumbled across this 94, which of course is the pink that everybody hates. I think it's cool. And so yeah, I picked it up from a kid down in Goleta. He was a college kid. He flipped it. I think he made some money on me, but that's okay.
Everybody's got to make a living.
It's all good.
Well, it's in great shape. Like you said, these are the stock swing arm stickers.
Yeah.
I mean, those are the first thing to go usually. So this thing was gently used, huh?
Yeah, it was clean. Like it had the original silencer, original pipe. It even had the original shrouds, which I was super pumped on, but the bummer was somebody put some Duval radiator guards, and to fit those, you have to carve the inside of the shrouds, so I couldn't use the original shrouds, which I was a little bummed on. So at that point, we were committed. I ran aftermarket plastics on the whole thing, and I mean, it came out killer.
Well, you found the obnoxiously neon seat. I mean, you almost got to wear sunglasses to look at it. But I'll tell you what, this thing goes on the track. We had Steve Lampson out here today. This was the year he won a national championship, I believe, on one of these. And so he was like, oh yeah, those are good bikes. And I remember my buddy Chad Pedersen was racing one of these. Deegan, I think, you know, like there was a lot of good privateers that rode these bikes in those years just because they were good. Yeah. You know, you could make them really run well with a little bit of motor work and a good pipe and silencer. So, and you said this Pro Circuit exhaust is actually pretty sweet too. Tell me about that, like being the old style.
Yeah, so I built that 97. We did a shoot with a while ago, and I had a couple of old, like original 90s Stingers, and the one I have on here were all the like kind of spare parts. And Throwback MX guy, he's a really good restoration metalwork dude. He helped me out. We restored the silencer, so it's an old one that's the carbon steel. It's not even stainless. And he cleaned it up. It looks really sweet.
Yeah, so like a little bit smaller diameter back then, which definitely helps with the sound being crispy.
Yeah.
And the original Stinger, and then even you found the old sticker.
Like yeah, well, so yeah, he supplied me with the sticker,
okay,
which is sweet. Yeah.
But it's cool. Like you know, a lot of people won't even remember that sticker if you weren't around back then. But just a lot of, I love your attention to detail and that kind of stuff because I get pumped on it too.
Yeah, thanks, man. Yeah, that's there's like details from 20 feet away or even like to the untrained eye that wouldn't notice, but it's like I know it's there, and that's kind of part of what I like to do.
It eats you up if it's not right.
Oh, dude, drives me crazy.
Well, on the track, I had a blast, and this is maybe the best I've seen Glen Helen in a long time. Just with the rain, it's kind of pushed some sand onto the track, and they got a bunch of hills in the layout, and I was just having a ball out there. This thing goes. Like, it's not quite as fast as a fully built modern 125, but it's not far off. Like you could be competitive with this thing. The suspension, pretty good. I would say I would need just a few little tweaks. I didn't want to play with it too much, but I could have got it working really, really well. And dude, I was having so much fun out there.
It's fun to watch. Yeah, and that's, I mean, the motor is a testament to Tom Morgan. He does all my stuff. And actually with this build, I have to thank him because I was partway through it. I broke my hand at Mammoth. So I'd have a friend help me take stuff apart, but I'd already like sent him the cylinder, and he's like, dude, it's okay. Like I can wait on the cases until you can work in the garage. So it was cool of him. So it's got the full Morgan treatment. It's a brand new OEM crank. We balanced it. We matched the cases. We did the cylinder porting. It's running race gas. and then we went bigger on the carburetor.
Oh, you did 38?
Yeah, it's a 38. Yeah,
Okay.
it's a PWK 38.
Yep.
And
we took a lot of times back in those days. I remember on our race bikes, it was it would be a 36 intake with a 38. We'd bore it out to a 38 on the backside.
oh, interesting.
So we played with a lot of different stuff, but the 38 PWK was a really good carb.
Yeah, it is a good carburetor. Yeah, and I asked him about that because the stock.
We're like, you know how old that makes us sound talking
Yeah,
about
right.
how good carbs, like, oh my gosh.
Yeah, right. That's okay.
And hey, one other thing, the nylon, or what is this? This crossbar pad. It's
Yeah,
like
fabric thing.
The old fabric ones.
Yeah, it's sweet. Yeah, they're available again. I had a dude that was selling them in Italy, and now Renthal's making them. So
Oh, are they?
Yeah, you can
All
get
right.
them again.
I got to find me one for
Yeah.
my 86 I'm working on.
Oh,
It's
yeah,
a
yeah.
Yamaha, so you hate it, but I love it.
No,
It's really good.
they're cool. You know, YPVS is good.
All right, well, listen, this was a lot of fun. Just, you know, from the hubs, you know, to just every little part and piece on this thing. Oh, the foot pegs. You said these are like a Works replica too, huh?
Yeah, they're sweet. So 834 Moto, he makes in the frame guards too. They're like a factory replica, also, like the way it goes over the pedal.
Oh, yeah.
The brake pedal and stuff. So yeah, so he made the pegs and the frame guards. He also made skid plates. He makes a lot of cool parts. And yeah, they're like HRC replica, and they actually fit. Because a lot of the aftermarket stuff for these older bikes, it's like, oh yeah, good, I got my thing, and then you get out the grinder to make it work.
Yeah,
so
right.
They fit and they're sharp, they're wide.
Was there anything about this that was kind of a struggle or, you know, cost you more money than you thought? Or no, come together pretty easy?
The biggest struggle was the fact that I broke my hand, and so then I was having buddies come over and help me like take it apart and get stuff.
You're just
sent out
drinking
and
beers and
Yeah,
instructing them, hey, do that.
yeah, which that's hard too, right? Because it's like I'm kind of anal, so. You know,
Who else helped you with this? Any sponsors or people that really came through for you?
yeah. So this one was fun because like usually when it's me riding it, nobody cares because I'm slow. But Brody's fast, and so we were able to get some support. Works Connection set us up with levers, and ProX got us dialed in with some clutch parts and chain and sprockets. Throttle Jockey did an awesome job. They did a bunch of custom graphics to match the obnoxious yellow seat, which was super cool. It's got a V-Force reed cage in it. I already mentioned 834 Moto. And then Slow Auto Glass and Tint, he hooked us up with some tires. And yeah, without those people, it's way more expensive, so I appreciate it. And into dirt also on the suspension. So
Awesome. Yeah, you got to thank those people. I appreciate all you guys that help him. It's this stuff gets really expensive, even with the help. So big thanks to those brands. We appreciate it. Well, listen, man, thanks so much for letting us have a ride. Brody, when you're healthy, you got a really fun bike to go race.
He's having a baby. That's why he's not here.
Oh, we're having a baby.
Yeah.
Oh.
It could be happening
Well, listen,
right
in
now.
18 short years, you'll be free to go race again and have the money to do it. So this thing will be waiting for you. Thanks as always, man.
Yeah,
It's always a
Thank you.
pleasure to ride your stuff, and great time, great bike. So appreciate it. Thanks for watching. Maybe we'll let us ride one of his next projects. this video, please be sure to leave a like, subscribe to the channel, hit the notification bell so you don't miss any of our future videos, comment what you thought, and share it with your friends.